Can you hear me? If you can hear, please leave a comment and let me know. Hello all. Hello. Hi guys. I'm very happy today here. I have you again. So as you can see that this is the third live class I'm holding for this month, and we will continue. And we will continuing start for our conversational Chinese for traveling. And I still have lots of students last time mentioned to me that you don't know how to click the bottom and have it start. So then I want to let you know that actually every time that you have the live class start, get the remind button in here, click in the bottom and then go to the wheel books page, then you can see my live there. Great. So I can see a lot of familiar face. I would like to give you a warm welcome here again for my conventional class. So next class will be on this coming Friday. So if you still don't know that how to attend the class, just follow wheel book and then follow wheel book for the all the live class information, and then you can get a chance to see me and join the live class in here as well. And as we know that for the previous conversational Chinese class, I have taught you about order a taxi and then get a DD. So today that we'll jump to our third topic today to learn how to get a train ticket. So this train ticket actually I would take like high speed train as an example, because this is what we usually and commonly take right now, right? And it is the same for the other as well. So hello, I can see lots of new friends and old friends as well. If you tonight that want to communicate with me and follow me, attend my class, just leave a comment at the comment there, so that I will always check your answer and check your answer and then practice with you guys together. Okay, so let's start it. And also, before we start, I also want to tell you that please go follow Willbook's page on Facebook or Instagram. And at Facebook, if you search Sita, so Willbook Teacher Sita, so you can join my group as well on Willbook. In the future, that you can for the further notes about my live class and the other, I will also post a lot of Chinese teaching videos on there. So if you want to learn more from me, then you can follow Willbook Teacher Sita. Just search Sita. 好的, so today that we will learn conventional Chinese for buy a ticket and how to take a train. So I will teach you all the process about a ticket, right? So buy a ticket, then in Chinese we will say 买, to shop, to buy, right? 买票, 买 to shop, to buy, 买 we all have know that 买 to buy something, and 票 ticket, 票 ticket. So this one not only limit at train ticket, but also like an airplane ticket or the movie ticket. We all can always use this 票 to indicate ticket. 对. So basically there is two way, or literally one way, that you can buy a ticket online is you can get into the Alipay's form page. So this is at the Alipay's form page, and then you can see all the function on top there with this one with a little 飞机, an airplane, and a train in here. Click inside, and then you basically buy the train ticket and the high-speed train as well. So first of all, you need to choose which city that you are located and which city that you are going, and the time as well. And then this is the bottom that you can buy the train ticket. And if you want to get airplane tickets, then you can choose the other option in here. So this is the first step, 买, and this is the page that it shows that after you search. what's the number of this train, and the different class, when will it leave, when will it arrive, and how many times will it take in total. So this is basically the 0 step. So after you confirm all the information, then you can like get the ticket, input your passport number, or if you are a Chinese, then use the ID card number to book the ticket. 好, so this is the first step to 买票 buy ticket. So we all know that 买票 ticket for everything. So how to say to buy a train ticket? How to say buy a train ticket? Please leave a comment and let me know how to say buy a train ticket. How to say train? Yes, so we will say 火, right? 火. And then 车. So we could say 火车. So 火车票, right? Train ticket. 火车票. So 火车票. Yes, very good. 很好. So I got one correct answer in here. 我要买火车票. Yes, exactly. 对，买火车票. Very good. Good job, guys. Yes, very good. 好的. Yes. And again, so today that if our live class, even though I can't communicate with you in real time like 买票 measure, then we will use the measure in here for 张. So one ticket, actually in Chinese, you need to use the measure. So it would be 一张票. 一张票. So one train ticket. 一张票. 对，票. But if I want to be like specific, a one train ticket to somewhere, so we will use these new words in here, 到 or 去. 对，到. If you have followed my live class at last month at November, then I have teach you one lesson about buying something. So we will use this 到 to get to. 对，到 or you can also say 去. So I would like to have a ticket to Beijing. So to arrive 到 and 去 go to. So these two way all indicates like to arrive or get to. So you can choose one of them, neither one of them. So 一张到北京的票. So one a ticket to Beijing. So I would like to have one ticket to Beijing. 对, so we could say 一张到北京的票. So this the in here is a ticket, so it indicates the belonging of this place. So how to say I would like to have one ticket to, for example, to Guangzhou. How to say that? One ticket to Guangzhou. How to express that? Okay, again, we need to use 到 or 去. 所以 we can say like 我 I want to have, I would like to have. So 我要一张到 or 去广州. So you can replace the location here. 广州的票. I would like to have a ticket to this place. 所以我要一张到广州的票. And the next one, so in a full sentence, when in a full sentence you want to express yourself, like saying to the staff in the counter there, so you could say like hello, 你好，我买 if I want 2 tickets, for example, 我买 to buy 2张到北京的票. 对 very good, 很好. Okay, 好的. Yes, very good, exactly, very good. 很好. So this, I can see a lot of you have a very correct answer in here. Good job, good job. Just keep doing that. Reply my answer. 对, answer my question by comment. I will check it for you. 很好. So this is the 票. So no matter you're buying like a plane ticket or a train ticket, then this is the structure that you can use. 我买 and then use the number, how many, and 张 measure word, and then what kind of ticket. 对, 票. So this is ticket. So after you getting the correct ticket, then usually they may also want to like confirm with you when will this train set off and when will it arrive, right? So this is the two new words and phrases. Actually, it's a phrases in here we would learn. It's this one. 出发 leave. 出发时间 indicate time. 时间 时间，对 so 出发时间，出发 set off,出发 means set off, like it means also that where will the train like set off and leave, and 到达arrived, so 时间 again time, so the arriving time and the setting of time. So for example, we have learned that, so actually in here 出发 we all know that it's a verb. So in Chinese, every single time you express like a subject do something at a specific time, then it's in English you will always put the time at the end of the sentence, right? But in Chinese it's different. We will put the time before the action. So for example, the train leave at noon, like 12 o'clock at noon. The train leave at 12 o'clock at noon and arrive, or will get there, will arrive to the destination at afternoon 4 p.m. Right? So we can say 火车中午12点出发，下午4点到达。So it will arrive at this afternoon 4 p.m. 下午4点到达。So based on this structure, how to say the train will set off at 10 o'clock. The train will set off at 10 o'clock and arrived at, for example, 9 p.m. How to say that? Based on this same structure in here, the train will set off at 10 o'clock and arrive at 9 p.m. Yes, we use the same number, just use the numbers to replace the same structure, right? 对. So we will say 火车 10 o'clock. How to say 10? 10, yes, roll your tongue, curve your tongue, 10. So 10 go up. 10点 and 对, 点 means o'clock. 点 means o'clock. 出发 set off. And then 9 p.m. arrived. So 9点到达 arrived. So this is the structure that in here we can use. 对. 9点到达，好的，好的。So when you know this sentence structure in here, 出发 and 到达, this is the sentence that you can use and talk to the staff then when you want to buy a ticket or book the ticket, right? To have yourself know that what specific time that you want like so that to have a better plan for your trip, right? So let's try to read the example in here together. If a passenger 乘客 so I want to buy the ticket right now. I go up to the counter and talk to the staff. 你好，我今天买2张去北京的票。对，我今天买2张 I would like to have 对买 to buy 2张去北京的票。And 售票员 is the staff who sell the ticket. 对 so the staff 售票员。By this dialogue, answer good, okay. 好。早上 at morning. 早上11点出发行吗？早上11点出发行吗？ So is that okay? That I get you one like at 11. Can you accept or what about this ticket for like what about this train? Is set off at 11. So 行吗? You use it at the end to indicate or ask for one's opinion, right? Is that okay? Can you accept that? 对，行吗？行吗？very good. 好的。I can see that some of you got the correct answer in here. Very good. So when you answer that, if you can accept that, we will say 行 not okay. 出发时间 and 到达时间，对，很好。Very good. And the next one, so besides selecting like which time that you want or which chain that you want to take, then there's a different type of different class of the seat you will need to choose as well, right? So basically then there is four type of different car, different seat, different class. So like the first one, 商务座. 座 actually means seat. 座 means seat. So 商务座, the business class. 商务座. So at the train we also have the 商务座. But I think it's not like that all the train has that, but just some particular train that they might have it. But so 商务座 actually it's not that commonly. And next one, 特等座. Also, so besides business class, you got a special one. Like this one, I think these two usually might be more like high. The price might be higher. So 座 is seat, and the next two, these two is the most commonly used one. Like the first one, 一等座, the first class. 对，一等座. So usually their seat will be wider and like bigger, right? So 一等座. And the next one is the second class. I think most of the people will choose the second class, which is 二等座. The second class. 二等座, second class. So this is the 二等. And 座 we mentioned 座 to indicate the seat. So usually if you don't make a specific request, I think that they will just put you on the second class. This is because this is the common most cheaper and also commonly used class. 对, so this is 二等座. But if I raise a question, like for example, like which class would you like to stay? 对, so I can answer it in here with 你要, you want to, or 要几等座. So the Chinese character should be this one. So 你要几等座. So now please let me know, if in a train, if usually you go out to take a train, usually what class of the seat will you want to take? So 你要几等座. So for example, from my perspective, I will usually take the second class. So I would say 我要二等座. 我要二等座. 你呢？你要几等座? If you travel, please let me know 你要几等座. Leave a comment and let me know to communicate with me, okay? And I know that even though right now I can't help you to check your pronunciation, but if you can, make sure that you follow me and read after me as well. Okay? 好的. Yes, very good. So I have one student in here, 要二等座. Emily. 要二等座. Anyone else? 对, so please leave a comment and let me know if in travel, like during the trip, 你要几等座? 好的, so this is the class, like different seat, different level of the seat. And the next one, usually a high-speed train, if it's not a very long distance trip, then they would just be a seat, right? But if it's a very, very long distance, like maybe, I don't know, I actually have never taken a very long distance trip train. I'm not so sure. But if they do, then we will also have this like bed seat, which means that you shall sleep on this bed. So it might look like that. I'm not very sure because I have never taken that before. But I have checked it online as well. If you want to have like a wall, actually it's indicating that there's somewhere like a little small, little tiny bed that you can lay on. So it's a little tiny bed. So they also divide it to different class. Basically, there's 3 different levels. The first one, 高级. 高 means to lay down. So 高级软卧, it literally means high class, soft, lay down bed. So it's like usually I think this one might be wider and also softer compared to the other bed seat. So this is the 高级软卧. And the second one, the common normal one, is 软卧. It still is soft. 软 it means soft. 软, so 软卧, the soft bed. And the last one, 硬卧. 硬卧. This one is not soft and usually should be hard. Like this sound, when you sit on there, maybe you will make this kind of like wooden knocking sound. So this is the 硬卧, because 硬 bed seat, and also divided to 3 different class. But then if you take a long distance relationship, long distance trip, then this thing, they made the staff might ask you like what pool in here. Usually we will call it like a bed seat as pool. So this is the noun in here as a 铺. So they might ask you like, what seat, what kind of seat do you want in this train? So again, we will use 什么 to ask 什么. So 你要什么铺？你要什么铺？ So if right now in your turn that you are going to take a very long distance trip, maybe I don't know, maybe from here to Russia or somewhere, then it's a very very long distance, right? So what kind of bed seat will you choose? Will you choose the first class, 高级软卧, or the second class, or the last class? 软卧 or 硬卧. So what's your option? 对，好的 and leave a comment and let me you would like to share about your country's train, then also leave a comment and let me know. Okay. 好的 So remember, when someone asks you like, what do you need, what do you want, then we can always use this 要 对 what do you need? So 要什么 something something, and then put the noun at the end, like what blah 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 do you want? 好的 I have one student in here answer that 他要高级软卧. Okay. I think everybody, if you go out to travel, of course that you would like yourself have a very enjoyable journey, right? So it doesn't matter even though you have to pay a little bit more, right? 好的高级软卧 Yes, I think most of the students will choose 软卧 at least, or 高级软卧. Very good. 好的 And the next one, so besides the different class, usually this kind is for, the different 座, like this seat is for the high-speed train. It's for the high-speed train. But still, if for the train, like a random common train, then still we will also distinguish from different seat. Like also, basically there's 3 type of seat. 3 type. The first one, again, our old friend, is 软 seat. 对，没错。So this is the seat, 坐 So usually you have the 软座. So they will have a cushion on the seat, which will be more easy and comfortable to sit on, right? And the last one again, the next one again, we have the 硬座. 硬, the hard seat, which is like very, very, it's not soft and maybe have no cushion. So this is 硬座. But besides that, I think that most of the random people, you might think that the high-speed train is it's quite good and comfortable, but maybe not. We all know that not every city got the high-speed train, so most of the place you may still need to take the train. And some of the train actually could be really crowded. So if you are lucky to get the ticket, or book the ticket early enough, then you will get a seat. But if not, then you may during this whole journey, you just have to stand there. 对, so there is no seat. And then there's 2 ways that we can call this kind of ticket. Is 无座. 无 means no or none. So 无座, so there is no seat. Or another way to call it is 站票. 站, stand. So the standing ticket. 站票. 站票 train, not a high-speed train, but a random train. Okay. So that again, so the question form we ask like, what kind of seat would you like to have? We will also use 你要什么座位 seat. So 你要什么座位 What kind of seat would you like to have? 要 want to, right? So if right now you're just taking a random train, maybe it's not a high-speed train, so it will usually take a longer time than the high-speed train. What kind of seat would you like to have? 你要什么座位 From my perspective, I can answer 我要软座. 我要软座. 对 so 软我要软座 I would like to have the soft seat. What about you? 你呢? 你呢? I have one question in here. Is not the equality of the... I don't understand. What do you mean for your question? Sorry. 好, so this is the 3 different class, 3 different different level of different kind of train. Like the first one in here is just the high-speed train. Second one, the very long distance, long journey train. So maybe you will drive for, I don't know, over 20 hours or even more. And this one, the last one, is just a random train. 好, so this is the 要对 very good 很好很好 I have one student in here say that he wants the 站票 you want a standing ticket for a long journey. Are you joking? I don't think you will enjoy it, to be honest, because it will be quite crowded and really long time. So maybe the first 1 hour, 1 or 2 hour could be funny and joyful for you. I don't know. 好的. But anyway, I mean, everybody, if you choose the way to travel and the stuff, of course that you would find that way that which fits you and also pressures yourself, right? So as long as you find a way that you enjoy it, then it's fine. 好的, very good. And then finally, this is the 买票, buying a ticket part. So after you get the ticket, after you bought the ticket, book it online. Because as I know right now, actually some of the place or some of the ticket right now, they are kind of to like try to cut the offline buying ticket. So most of people, if you want to take this train, that you may need to book this ticket online first. So after you buy it online, then you will have to 取票 to take. So you will have to withdraw or take the ticket when you arrive to the train station, right? So this is 取票. 取票. So usually they will also have the machine showing there that where you need to scan your passport and then the ticket will come out. But at this June 6月 this year last year at June, that I actually went to I took high speed train for one time, but at that time they already told us actually with my ID card or passport, it's like with the ID that you are booking your ticket at that time, you don't need to withdraw, you don't need to get the actual paper ticket anymore, so you can just get in the train station with your ID card. So I think right now 取票 from time to time, maybe we don't need to do that step anymore. But still, if you want to refers to I want to get the ticket, so we will use this one 取票. So usually there is a machine to help you to do so. So you say 去机器 机器. So we'll say 去机器取票 去机器取票. I'm going to take my ticket at the machine. 机器 machine. And the next one, you get the ticket and then get into enter the train station. So we will say 取票 进 enter or get in, enter, get in, 站 station. So get the ticket and get into the station. Because you know that all the train station in China, if you didn't have your ticket, then you are not allowed to get into the actual waiting area anymore. Right, so this is the 取票进站, enter the station. So once you get your ticket, and then you will have to check in. 检票 检票 检 in here means to check. So check in, 检票, it literally means check your ticket. So when the train is about to leave, I think usually it's like 30 minutes or 20 minutes before the train set off, before the train 出发, then they will start 检票. Usually they will also keep broadcasting 检票. So this is the 检票. And then you will have the also lots of little machine in here. Usually also got a staff standing next there and next to this little machine just to help and check if you have any problem by entering the train. So you would use 在 at a certain place. 进站口 进站口 is like the entrance. 进站口 进站, we just mentioned that it means enter the station. 口 mouth. But in daily, we'll use blah 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 口 to indicate the entrance of something. So 在进站口检票. So when you want to get on the train, you need to double check, so check in your ticket at the last class. Actually, it's at the last gate. So you need to check in. So 在进站口检票 So this is I think in broadcasting they will always keep tell you that the train from Guangzhou to Shenzhen are about to check in, so please have your ticket prepared or something like that. So this is the 检票. So since we mentioned about the ticket, this is the 检票. But before you even get the chance to check in, of course, you need to go through the security check first, right? We all know that actually China have a very strict security check for like the train station, even the subway, right? So 安检 security check 安检. So you see, it's the same 检 for check. 检票 also from this 检 安检 对 安全 refers to security, safety. 对 so 安检 security. Then the word, if we need to like do a security check or go through the security check in Chinese, we will say 过 go through the security check, like do the security check. 所有人 every 所有 everyone 所有人和 what is 和 this is an HSK1 vocabulary 和 I know that we still have we have lots of beginning level students in here as well. So last time I got some students tell me that they found this conversational Chinese is a little bit difficult for a beginning level student. I admire actually this class. It will be a little bit difficult and challenging for the beginning level student. But still, if you follow me and keep following me, that you won't feel lost, because like even though there's lots of new words and you might find it difficult to pronounce, but still I'm analyzing every single words to you right now, because I understand that even though you are at HSK maybe 4 or 5 level, you will still find this word is difficult because you have never met this in the textbook yet. This is kind of like a daily Chinese that you may hardly have any teacher to teach you unless I'm making the same units in here to prepare. So try your best to follow and don't feel pressure if you can't. Just try your best. Yes, 好的. I have one. Yeah, very good. I have one student in here answered. So actually, 和 I don't think that it's very accurate to translate into also. So actually, 和 more refers to and. It doesn't mean also. Also, there's another word we use 也. So 和 means and, like you and me. So usually you list two things at the same time. They are equal, you know. They are at the same stage. So this is the 和 So like 面包和牛奶 bread and milk. You and me. So this is the same thing. You just list them one and another. But so it doesn't mean also. I don't think it's very like accurate to translate into also. Okay. So 所有人和行李 luggage 行李 luggage. So all the people. So所有 all person, all people, and luggage. So this do in here is used to emphasize. It's an adverb. You can't translate this do, but used to emphasize every single one and luggage should. So this 要 in here, it means should or need to go through so should have gone through the security check. Yes, very good. So 所有人和行李都要过安检. I'm curious is that the same in your country? Please answer me by 是 or 不是. If it's yes, 是. If it's no, 不是. So is that the same in your country that you want to take a train? Do you have to go through a security check? Do you and your luggage have to go through a security check? Please leave a comment and let me know. If it's a positive answer, 是. If it's negative, no, 不是. So leave a comment and let me know. 好的. So this is the 安检, and as we all know that basically the security check is like 坐火车不可以. You are not allowed to. Now that you can tell others 不可以. 不可以带 to take. 带 to take. 带 to take. Take what? First one, 刀 a knife, 刀 knife, 刀 and then 火鸡 lighter, 火鸡 lighter, 刀 the knife like chopping cut, and 火鸡 lighter, and then 汽油 gasoline, 汽油 gasoline, and next one 喷雾 spray, 喷雾 yeah, I have it right now with me, 喷雾对 so you are not allowed to, so taking a train like taking a train not allowed to 不可以 not allowed to take, 带 means take or bring, 带 means to take, to bring. You are not allowed to take, you are not allowed to bring first knife, 刀 so you can't bring a knife, you can't bring a lighter, 火鸡 you can't bring a gasoline, 汽油 you can't bring spray, 喷雾不可以等等等等 it's like and so on. So besides that, of course, we have the other things that you are not allowed to bring, right? So 等等 and so on, and so on. 好的 very good. So this is the 安检 and back to our question. Very interesting. I have some student in here says that they don't need to, so they don't need to go through, they don't need to 不用过安检，不要安检 they don't need to go through the security check, but some of them mention that they have to. I think yeah. 好 it's a very interesting topic. I guess every country have their own concerned out of a certain thing to like make this decision, right? 好的 so this is the 安检 and the next one, so after like you see you go through the security check, you have your ticket check, then finally you are ready to get on the train, right? You're ready to get on the train. So there's two way that like two different aspects that you need to consider and worry about, which is that 车厢 which car you are in, so which car you are in and what's your seat. Next one, 座位 we just mentioned that this 座 indicate the seat, right? So 座位 also means seat. How number, so your seat number. So you need to think of which train you are at and which seat number you are at. So for example, if I can't find it, then I can have a staff to help me, right? So I will have my ticket and show it to them, and by saying that 我的座位 so my seat 我的座位在 my seat is at or on or in my seat is in 04车厢 so my seat is at car number 4. My seat is at train number 4. So my seat number is 081. It's 08 and E. So yeah, so usually a train, I think it will be a very long train that they should have at least 10 or over 10 different small trains. So they will name each train by the number and then your seat number. 对 so 一 对 for example, like the picture shown here. He is at, for example, in this picture, based on the picture here, it's showing that he's in, this ticket is in 02, train 02, train 2, the second train, and number is 10C. So how to answer that? How to say that with this structure? How to say that? For example, my train is at my seat is at number 2 train number 2, and my seat is 10C. 好的 I get some answer in here. Okay, good. Yeah, so again, we use 我的座位是 02, like the second train, so it's 02车厢, so the second train 车厢座位 my seat is 座位号是 10C. 座位号是 10C. 对 so my number, my seat number is 10C. 10C. 好的 very good. So this is the train number. So when you get on here, then this is the structure you can use. Very good, 很好。好的，好的。So or in sometimes if in sometimes like you are not sure about that, then you can also like when you want to ask someone, like ask your friends, for example, he or she is the one who booked the ticket for you. So you can also use that. How many? Like which train are you at? You know that everything, if it's named after, if it's all like place order in the number in Chinese, then we can always use 几 or 多少 to ask the number. So which train are you at and what's your seat number? So 在几号车厢 or 在几车厢 and 座位号, so your seat number. 座位号是多少? What is your seat number? 座位号是多少? So this is the question form that you can ask your friend, okay, usually, because if you're not sure, then you can't ask the stuff. You are the one who having your ticket right now, right? Or if you're not sure that which chain you, like which number, which chain you are at right now, they will have the screen on in front of all the trains, so then you can look up and see which chain you are at, then find the right chain for yourself. And then, but like sometimes this kind of situation might happen. It's like awkwardly, once I get on the train, I realize that someone is sitting on my train and I'm on my seat, and I'm pretty sure that that's my seat because I have my number and everything. So that, like, in that case, you have to communicate with them, right? So this is the sentence structure that you can use. 对不起, like excuse me, sorry. 对不起，你坐错了. So you sit in here, 坐 to sit. You have sitten at the wrong seat. So 你坐错了, past form. So you have sitten at the wrong seat. 这个座位是我的. This seat is mine. So 这个 this seat is mine. 这个座位是我的. 好的. So this is the structure that you can use when you realize that or seems that he or she make a mistake and sit on your seat. I used to have like this kind of experience that someone sit on my seat, but I just if someone sit on your seat, maybe you will feel quite embarrassed or awkward to talk to them, like to talk to them and move and stuff. But then maybe because a train usually if that's a very long distance train, then people will keep getting on and getting off. So sometimes if one person take the wrong seat and then the other didn't correct them, just take the other empty seat. But then on the next station, someone will get on. So you might be the chance that taking the other person's seat. So if these kind of things happens on you, then don't hesitate. Just like politely remind them, sorry, maybe you make a mistake. Please like check it, like have a double check. So this is the sentence you can say. 对, so 对不起，你坐错了. You have taken the wrong seat. This seat is mine. So this is the 座位号. And the next one, so besides a random train, besides a random train that if you need something to eat, then usually a high-speed train or a train, they all have this one, the dining car. 对，餐车. 餐 means the meal, so the dining car, 餐车. 餐车. 对, so besides there is an exact train that you can like buy things and eat, buy food and like beers and the stuff that you need, but also there will be a staff that actually like pulling a dining car and ask that do you need anything like snacks, water and something, right? So this is the sentence structure they may ask you. 你好，请问需要什么? Hello, 请问 what? So hello, may I ask you need what? Is that what do you need? So 需要什么? For example, if for my perspective, 我要一瓶水, I would like to have a bottle of water. So 一瓶水, a bottle of water. 一瓶水和 一个面包. So I would like to have a bottle of water and one bread. So 你好，请给我. You can also use this one. Please give me. So 给 to give. So please give me one bottle of water. 一瓶水和 and 一个 one 面包。一个面包。好的。So right now, based on the given example in here, the shown picture, if right now I ask you, 你好，请问需要什么？你好，请问需要什么？ Like, hello, what do you need? If I want to say, for example, please give me one cup of water. Sorry, one cup of coffee. One cup of coffee and one lunch, like a set meal. So 盒饭 actually in Chinese, 盒 literally means box. 饭 meal, like the box meal. So it's like a set meal. So please give me one cup of coffee and one set meal. How to answer that with this structure? Okay, 好的. So yes, we don't forget that every single time when you indicate something that you should use a measure word, right? I already give you the measure word here. Yes, very good. 好的. Good job. I can see that all of you, like most of you, got the correct answer here. 对，请给我一杯咖啡和一个盒饭. Yes, like one set meal. 一个盒饭. Yes, very good. 很好。很好，所以在 please give me something. This is the structure. 对，好的，好的。对，所以请给我一杯咖啡和一个盒饭 and one set meal. So how to say based on here? How to say that if in daily then please give me one tissue. How to say? Please give me one tissue. I didn't get an example in here, but a long time when we have learned how to order at a restaurant, at that lesson, I have tissue. So if you were at that time, maybe you can try to recall your memory a bit and think of that, how to say, right? Like the same measure as the ticket. So we also use 张 and tissue. In Chinese, we would say 纸巾. 对，纸巾。纸 tissue third tone, okay, third tone 纸 and 巾. 对, so we say 请给我一张纸巾. Yes, 好的, I got some correct answer in here. Very good. So we will need to use 张 as a measure word because it's a very big and flat thing. So 一张纸巾. Very good. 好的. So this is the when the dining car comes to you, and I think that even though on the like at the train or at the airplane or at sometimes at a restaurant, when the staff or the waiter or waitress asks what do you need, then usually this is the sentence structure. 来，需要什么？来，需要什么？好。We all know that in China, getting a train ticket, then you should have show your passport or like the other identified proving document, right? So there's three different way of it. Like the first one, 证件, basically just means all the identified the show improvement. 证件, 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 证件. 对, so the first one to Chinese, 身份证, your ID card. 身份 actually means your identify. 身份 and 证 the certificate. So your identify certificate, 身份证. Your identity certificate, 身份证. It means your ID card. ID card. And the next one for a foreigner that you should have your passport. 护照. 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 对, passport. So how to say please give me your passport? Please give me your passport. Yes, so we use the 给 again. So 请给我你的 护照，请，好的。But of course, this is like a very daily and spoken way to express. But when when it, like really if in a shop in a train station or it just in random when a police officer they want your ID card or something they will use a very formal and they will use a very formal and official words to say to you to demand you to show their passport to show your ID card or passport. So this is the sentence structure they may say. Very formal way, very formal way. So 请出示 please show 出示 show 您的身份证 so please show us your ID card. So 请出示您的身份证 yes very good. 很好 so this is 出示 to show shown 对 so please show your ID card 请出示您的身份证 other kind of document. So they might just say 请出示您的证件对 please show your certificate 对是您的证件 So based on here how to say please show your passport please show your passport. And this sentence you have to understand it won't not only use for the train station but also like for the airport or even for the custom checking, right? 对 So we say 请出示您的护照 right? Very good. 请出示您的护照 Yes, good, good. 好 I got all the correct answer in here. Good job. 好 And the next one, so this is for the ID. And the next one, sometimes after I bought the ticket, if something goes wrong that I can't go or I have to cancel or I have to reschedule, then this is the sentence structure that you may need to know. The first one, 退票退票退 return. So this one means like I have to return my ticket. I have to return my ticket. It means that I will cancel this whole trip. So I will get my money refunded and return the ticket. It's like cancel booking. So 退票. So 退 means return. So return the ticket and refund my money. Cancel booking. 退票. Or the second one, the trip didn't get canceled but just get rescheduled. So I will need to change another day or change another time to go. So we will say 改 actually it means to correct. 改 means to correct. 签 in here actually indicates sign in. So I will have to correct my sign in. So it's like I have to reschedule to change the date. 改签 So when in daily, then when usually this kind of thing that I think you have to do it at the counter. You have to do it at the counter, I think, but maybe sometimes you can also do it online. I'm not very sure this case. 对 So for example, when you go to the counter, you can talk to them as well. So 您好，我想改签我的车票. So hello, I would like to change the time of my ticket. I would like to make a change on my ticket, reschedule. 我想改签我的车票。好的 Usually, if your train haven't left yet, then you are it's okay to reschedule, like to change. Okay, 好，改到什么时候 When would you want to change? Like where or when do you want to change to? It's like 对 you want to change to when to which time? 对 What time do you want to change to? 对 So 改到什么时候 Usually you because by asking 什么时候 when they ask you 什么时候 you can answer them by the date, by the weekday, or by the specific time. So that's the reason why I use 什么时候 to ask, because you can change the date, change the time, and even change the weekday. So for example, if I want to change in the same day but just afternoon, how to say I want to change to tomorrow? I want to change to tomorrow. 明 tomorrow 明天 yes good Yes, very good. 好的. Well, now it shows. Very good. Good job. Good job. So 改到明天 change to tomorrow. 对. So of course in daily in the actual situation it won't be that easy, right? So they may have to check that what time do they have the same train to the place and stuff. So these kind of things that you will have to discuss and talk to when you actual at that situation. But in generally, so this is the basic main sentence structures that the sales, like the waiter or waitress, might use for changing. Yes, 改到明天. Yes, very good, very good. 好的. I can see all of you got the correct answer now. Very good. 很好. So 改到明天, I would like to change it to tomorrow. So how to say, hello, I want to return my ticket. Hello, I want to return my ticket. We use 退票, right? 退票. 对, so I say 你好，我要 or 我想 right? 我想退票. Very good. So we use this one. 我想退票 or 我要退票. I want to do so. 我要退票。我想退票。So this is a 退 to return to return. 好的。Okay, good. 好啦，完啦。So this is all the lesson in here today for the conversational Chinese class for learning how to buy a train ticket and take the train. So let's try to review it a little bit. The first step for buying a train ticket is click in the here this little function app in here, so you can see this and click inside. Then you can see this page, and then you can book your flight and the train ticket on there as well. So first of all, input your the place that you are leaving for in here, the place that you're leaving for. For example, I want to go from Shanghai, from Beijing to Shanghai, so I'm leaving for Shanghai, and I will leave Beijing, right? So the destination and where will you like start off, and the next one is the date. What date are you leaving? And these two things in here, this one is for the like student ticket, which means that if you have a verified student ID card, then you will get a discount. And this one is if you don't want those random train, you want the high-speed train, so you can click this bottom in here. You will only see the high-speed train. But of course, high-speed train, because it's high-speed train, so it will be the price will be higher than a random train. The price will get higher than a random train. So pay attention when you click this button, and then you can check the ticket. Right, and then it will show up. Then you can find the one that you need, and that's like especially in here they will also shows that like the second class, how many do they left. So usually the second class will get a lot, because this take up maybe, I don't know, a lot of space from this train. So usually you will get the second class. And the next one, so and then you should also like be clear about that when will the train set off and when will it arrive. The last one, just different way to choosing the class. And the next one, go through the security check and find your own seat for the train, for the seat number. And then if finally you get on the train and to order the food and have like to make a request, you can always use 请给我 and then plus something like please give me plus anything that you need. And the next one, have your ID card or the 护照, have your passport prepared just in case they will check. And the last one, if you want to like refund the money, like return your ticket or change your schedule. 好的, so this is all the class in here. 好, yes, code expression for taking an airplane. Are you exciting? 对. So because for this class so far, then I will only do like teach for traveling because it's one whole class together. So if you miss my class previously, please go back to Willbook's page. Go back to Willbook's page and watch the replay. Or you can also have me on Willbook teacher Sita. You can also search my name Sita. Search my name, then you can find live the other events, and I will also post my daily teaching Chinese video. So you can follow me on the Willbook teacher Sita. You can follow me there, and then I will teach you another more practical Chinese. Okay. So I wish I would see you all at Friday at the same time, Beijing time, 9 p.m. like as well, because I will prepare for the next time. And again, these let's move a little bit. So this live class, this Friday's live class will be my last conversational Chinese class. There is 2 left. This Friday one, and then the other one in next Wednesday. The other one and next Wednesday, I will teach you HSK. I was thinking to do an HSK 2 level. What do you guys think? Please leave a comment and let me know. Do you want to have HSK 2 or HSK 3? So only 2 or 3. I think most of my students so far, I can see your level or skill or your answer in here based on here. I think that most of you guys are at around 2 or 3 level. So I think if I choose HSK 2 might be better. So please leave a comment and let me know which level of the class that you want me to do, HSK 2 or 3. Because that one will be on next Wednesday, okay? That HSK class will be on next Wednesday. So please follow me and join me by then as well. 都可以 yeah, both okay. I got one answer in here telling me both okay. 好的。HSK 2. Yeah, I'm thinking HSK 2 might be better, huh? For it might like match for most of the level of you guys. 好 okay, 2 HSK. You guys don't mind HSK 2 or 3? 好的 I think that HSK 2 will be better match to all our levels. So by then that I will prepare for the HSK 2 on this Friday at 9 p.m. at the same time. Okay, bye. I will teach you how to like the useful sentence about taking a plane. I will see you by then. I wish you all have a good night and a good day. Bye bye.